Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video. How is your heart today? Is your heart kind? How is your mind today? Is your mind calm? You can't hurt someone that's already wounded. And it's the wounded people that are able to help other wounded people. But the truth is, not everyone is going to get the message. And the reasons why could be as many as the number of countries in the world. On the one hand, it's a riddle. On the other hand, there are those of us who have looked deep inside, deep, and found the answer to the riddle. Let me tell you what a roadblock is to healing. Let me tell you why not everyone is receptive to taking their experience and using it to help others. Let me tell you why there isn't a great effort effort to help our brothers and sisters, the whole planet for that matter. Ants, crickets, frogs, trees, grass, bushes, creeks, mountains, stones, rocks. It's because of bias. It's because of prejudice. It's because of rigid belief systems that we are us, and because you're not like us, we won't help you. In fact, we will condemn you because you don't follow our way. You see, good people, they laugh. There are those that laugh at the term chosen ones. But even Jesus said, only those with ears to hear will hear. Even the Buddha was mindful that he couldn't help everyone. At some point in my spiritual journey. And I've studied religions, doctrines, tenets, spiritual paths, spiritual ways, the Stoics. I've studied them for decades. Neuroscience. So I'm not on this channel talking out my blah. I love when somebody comes to my channel, sees the title of a video and throws out a one-liner or a verse from some book. Meaning their own book, the particular book that they study, that they follow, that they honor, that they venerate. I don't care where you're from. It doesn't matter to me what path you follow. But if you're going to say my path is the only way, nobody else's path doesn't count, and you're an infidel, a pagan, a heathen because you don't follow my path, you know what that tells me? You just might have the power to heal other people, but you won't because you're prejudice. You're prejudice. And as long as people are like this, adhering to these strict, rigid, long-held beliefs, the world isn't going to heal. There are actually people there that don't want other people to heal, to get well. To get well. Could you believe it? We don't want you to get well because you don't believe what we believe. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. Are we born this way? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's learned. It's learned behavior. We look at people by the color of their skin. We look at people by the amount of money in their pocket. We look at people by the car they drive. We even look at people based on the path they walk. I don't give them that power. I don't give them that power. Actually, if you could help someone else heal and you won't because they don't follow your path, you don't have power. You're weak. You're misusing your talents. I know what you're going through, Kim. I've had to crawl on the ground for weeks and months at a time. And I was making phone calls and sending private text messages through a secure system to the VA telling them, I'm on my floor, I cannot get up, I'm in pain. And the calls and messages were unanswered. They were unanswered because I was asking for help in the wrong place. I was looking for answers from someone who could not give them to me. I didn't know it at the time. I thought, well, I'll call my doctor, my primary care. I didn't know it at the time. There's a way out of every predicament. Or there's a way to take our predicament and use it for good. And use it for good. If I'm wounded, you can't hurt me any more than I am. And here's my message then. Or here's your message. Take it from there, good people. If I'm wounded, you cannot hurt me any more than I am. And now I'm going to take this lesson to the streets, if you will, or to the internet, if you will. And here's how I get through every day. I don't know the answer why some people are chosen over other ones to receive the message. Maybe it's because they're receptive to it. Maybe they have routines, rituals, that attract that energy, the universal force, the power of God, higher power, Allah, Jesus, Yahweh, the Great Spirit, the All-Father, Buddha, Ram, Muhammad. And yes, I could mention them all in one breath because I'm not biased or prejudiced. Their messages are to heal other people. But people have taken those messages and spray painted all over them. Smashed them with a sledgehammer. Turn them into something they aren't. Not all that walk those paths feel the same way. But usually it's the loudest voice that's heard, and the loudest voice we know these days is the one that is dangerous. You can't hurt me, I'm already wounded. You can't hurt me any more than I am. And so, I'm going to take my woundedness and look at it from a different angle. Because the truth is, and this is what helped me get moving on my path, these wounds that I have, there aren't very many people that could handle it. Maybe there's no one that could handle what I've been through. And so, my strengths lie in my weaknesses and my woundedness. I just need to recognize them.